Hello everyone, I'm Greg Otta with FedScoop TV, and we're here at the Mobile Gov Summit today, and I'm talking with Nilan, the Managing Partner for Federal Solutions at Verizon. Nicholas, thanks for joining us today.
Absolutely, thanks for having me.
So talk to me about what innovations you're seeing in regards to mobility inside federal agencies and how Verizon is helping to support that.
Absolutely. We've seen innovation as mobility for the last 10 to 15 years, and mobility has been on the verge of innovation. And Verizon supported that over the last decade and a half through the evolution of our network technologies, enabling that mobility. And so from our very first analog cellular networks through to our 2G, 3G, and now our 4G LTE networks, we are enabling that mobility at the edge. And so what we've seen is a parallel path of evolution for mobile technologies. From basic voice devices through your personal information management devices, contacts, calendar, email, to all the things that mobile devices can do today, the smartphones and the tablets that we so know and love, right? And that our agencies use. And so if we pair those timelines together against innovation within government, what we naturally go to is telework initiatives. And so we see our government agencies initially look at telework as a COOP DR function, a continuity of operations, disaster recovery. And as Verizon supported those initiatives, either recovery in place or move the operations to quick set up a new office, we've seen government really take the initiative, the innovation, to utilize that technology in new ways. And so over the years, we've been able to support things like workers in government working from home in the event of the snowmageddon that we had a few years back. And then even evolving beyond that to new ways of innovating with mobile technologies and teleworking to rethink office constructs. If office can now be at home or on the road as our government employees travel, where else can it be, and what does that mean for the traditional office? Does that mean we still need cubes and offices, or can we do hoteling and shared use spaces? And so now we can get a better understanding and a better use of government infrastructure. And beyond that, we're actually seeing even more evolutions in how we use telework and what the innovation is there, looking at a broader picture like DC traffic. We all struggle with that, right? So how can telework take workers off the road, cars off the road, and improve the quality of life for everybody in a city? So that's really the humble beginnings we see of a very nascent idea, all the way through to where we are today with improving traffic because of something as simple as cellular networks enabling mobility through teleworking.
So with that telework part, employees have to be able to access and manage their data. How do you help agencies tackle this problem with just the vast troves of data that they work with on a day-to-day basis?
That's a great question. Data can be overwhelming. There's actually a report just released today from the CTIA that shows that there were 1 trillion gigabytes of data used on cellular networks alone last year.
Wow.
Which is double the year before that. And so we're seeing massive growth in cellular traffic. And then you add into the Internet of Things and all the data that's generating. So you have this tremendous ingress and egress of data on enterprise and government networks. And so how do you manage that? And what my customers are coming to me and asking about is they simply want the right data to the right person at the right time on any device, anywhere they are, whether that be teleworking or tactical. And so if we dive into each of those areas, the right data, it doesn't always exist on the Verizon cloud as much as we'd like it to, right? It doesn't always exist in the government data center. Sometimes it's in industry partner cloud databases. And so what Verizon's done is we've worked with our partners in the industry and our government agencies to build on top of our global MPLS network and secure cloud interconnect, an SCI. And so now what we're doing is we're taking the traffic that you're using to get to your data in any cloud environment off the public internet, improving speed, latency, and performance of that data, and accessing it anywhere. And so that's the right data to the right person. So how do we ensure that the person that's accessing the data is who they say they are? And Verizon's Universal Identity Service and Managed Certificate Services allow us to do that. Beyond that, how do I know that you have access to the data you're requesting? Our software-defined perimeter enables that context of knowing who and where that person is and should they have access to the data. And beyond that, the right time. This has always been a struggle for networks. It's fixed networks that are in place. You buy a circuit and you have a certain amount of bandwidth. But now software-defined networking is changing that dynamic. And now we can change in real time the bandwidth that you have accessible to you. And so now, if you have a new telework or a new disaster recovery site up and running, you can change the dynamics of your network through SDN. And so you add on top the right data, the right person at the right time with any device anywhere in the world, and that's where you come back to our Verizon 4G LTE network and our partners around the world, where you can take your device that we work with OEMs around the world, over 500 OEMs right now that are building devices for the Verizon 4G LTE network, and take that device to over 200 countries around the world and still get data, all connected back into that MPLS network and the secure cloud interconnects that we create. So it is absolutely about managing the data. It's overwhelming right now, but if you can get the right data to the right person at the right time, you're going to solve a lot of problems.
So it sounds like Verizon has, all bases covered when it comes to this. What do you see in the future, 2, 3, 5 years down the road?
So it all starts with a network, and it's the backbone of everything that we do and that our customers expect.
Okay.
And so we're going to continue seeing evolutions on the 4G LTE network, things like Cat-M and Cat-0 that are going to enable more Internet of Things devices. And beyond that, what we're seeing is the 5G deployments.
Right.
So we're doing network field trials next year. We hope for commercial launch by 2020. There's a lot that has to happen in that time frame. So what are consumers, what are agencies doing right now? And we're seeing huge growth in the Internet of Things. Everything from wearables to smart metering, smart energy, and those kind of initiatives that are really taking over for our agencies and helping them achieve their missions better, faster, more efficiently, helping them reduce costs, and then improving their reputations.
Very, very interesting stuff, Nicholas. Thanks for stopping by.
Absolutely. Thank you.
For all of our videos, check out our YouTube channel, and for more information, check out fedscoop.com. I'm Greg Otto. Thanks for watching.